Okay, dessert day. Okay, sugar! Yeah. What's up guys, it's Kat and Dev from Two Market Girls. Welcome back to another vegan recipe. Not just any recipe, two recipes.
It's a challenge.
That's right.
It's
what she said.
Challenge.
It sure is a challenge, isn't it, Catherine?
This is not my best.
Oh, don't start the video off like that. In the card, vote for me. Okay, it's right here.
I would not be mad if you all voted for Devin, because I understand.
So, in honor of National Dessert Day.
Yeah.
And fall.
And pumpkin season.
Yeah.
There.
We are doing the pumpkin challenge.
Yeah, but it had to be a dessert, so you couldn't do like savory pumpkin recipes. So, because, you know, National Dessert Day.
Because, you know.
Sugar.
So, obviously I couldn't do my regular buffalo ranch taco pizza. That sounds like a great time. Anyways.
Pumpkin tacos?
All of them together.
So, we both kind of made modifications on previous recipes today.
It's true.
So, Devin's recipe is amazing.
Oh, thank you.
Just gonna say it now.
And you can just stop watching and go vote for me. We're done.
Devin, what did you make?
I made pumpkin spice cinnamon rolls.
Yeah.
They're huge.
They are massive.
Huge.
So mine's a bit of a story. I wanted to make pumpkin churros. Stupid me did not have time to test them. I tried to make them. They did not work. So I modified our sweet potato cookies from last year and made pumpkin cookies, but like turned them into like a pumpkin cookie icing sandwich. Yeah.
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 So it's pumpkin cookies with cream cheese icing in between. Yeah.
It's interesting.
Rude.
This Oh, that did sound really rude.
Oh, they're still going to be delicious. They're just not what I was expecting to make today.
Okay, so
should
we just
check out the recipes?
To make our pumpkin spice cinnamon rolls, we're going to use the dough from the cinnamon rolls that are already on our blog, but we're going to make a few changes. Just like in our other cinnamon rolls recipe, you're going to get your yeast activated, and then in a stand mixer, you're going to cream together the butter. All the measurements are on the blog. Once the butter is creamed, you can add half a cup of pumpkin pie filling and mix that until it's well combined. Then you're gonna add in the flour, salt, and the yeast. And at this point, you're also gonna add in 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, 1 teaspoon of nutmeg, half a teaspoon of ginger, and a 1/4 teaspoon of cloves. And mix that all together until your dough forms. Then you're gonna knead that for a bit. Wipe the bowl with some oil, put the dough back in, cover it up tightly with saran wrap and a towel, and then let it rise. Once your dough has risen for about an hour, it should double in size. Now it's time to roll it out. So on a floured surface, roll out your dough. You want it in a rectangle shape and about 1 centimeter thick. Then you're gonna pour on about 1/3 cup of melted vegan butter and brush that all around the dough. Then sprinkle on 1/3 cup of brown sugar, and then 2 tablespoons of cinnamon, 1 tablespoon of nutmeg, half a teaspoon of ginger, and 1/3 cup of the pumpkin pie filling. So I kind of just blobbed it on randomly and spread it around so it was pretty evenly distributed. Now it's time to roll it up. You wanna roll it up really tight. You're gonna have a lot of the goo kind of oozing out. Just try to tuck it under as best you can. Once it's all rolled, you're gonna cut it into slices. You want the slices about 1.5 inches thick. To the dish that you're gonna bake these in, you want to generously coat it in melted butter again. And then I took any of the filling that had oozed out of the rolls and I added that to the bottom of the pan as well, so you get some of that still cooking in there. Now you're just gonna squish your rolls into the dish, get them all snug together, wrap them in saran wrap, and you're gonna set them to rise again in a cool, dark place for about 20 minutes. You're gonna bake them in an oven preheated to 350 degrees. After 25 minutes, check them and keep checking them until they look golden brown and they're cooked all the way through. So we did actually test them with a skewer to make sure it came out clean and they were cooked all the way through. Mine took about 35 minutes. Now to make your maple glaze, we're gonna combine 2 cups of icing sugar, half a teaspoon of vanilla, 3 tablespoons of maple syrup, and 1/8 cup of non-dairy milk. And then mix that all together until it's well combined and your glaze is ready. Make sure to let your cinnamon rolls cool for a little bit before you pour the glaze on them, about 5 minutes. But you still want them warm enough that the glaze will kind of melt onto them.
To make your pumpkin cookie sandwiches, we used our sweet potato cookies and just kind of altered the recipe a little bit. So we started with 1 1/3 cups of pumpkin puree, along with 1/3 cup of coconut oil and 3/4 cup of brown sugar added to a stand mixer, and then we beat that until it was nice and smooth. In a separate bowl, we added 2 cups of all-purpose flour, along with a teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of cinnamon, a teaspoon of nutmeg, half teaspoon of ground ginger, and 1/4 teaspoon of cloves, and a generous pinch of salt, and mix that all together until it's all incorporated. Then with your mixer on low, you're gonna slowly add the flour mixture into the wet mixture until it's all incorporated and there's no flour left. Then using a cookie scoop or a spoon, you're going to measure it into 14 equal balls. And then with a flat surface, we just used a measuring cup. We're going to squish those balls down to about 1/2 inch thick. This just helps with the size of the cookies because these cookies won't spread at all. So you want to make sure they're in the shape that you want them to be in. Then we're going to bake them in an oven preheated to 350 for about 16 to 20 minutes depending on the size of the cookies. While the cookies are baking, you can make your cream cheese icing for the center. All that is 8 ounces of vegan cream cheese into a stand mixer, along with a cup of icing sugar and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Beat until smooth. Then once the cookies have cooled completely, you want to make sure, this is a really important step, to make sure they cool completely, because if you put the icing into warm cookies, it'll just melt and be a mess. Cool them completely, put a generous amount of icing into it, and assemble your sandwiches. When you're assembling, make sure to measure up the cookies to each other, because it's not like equal portions completely. You want to make sure that the cookies line up in size.
Just like, what? I don't know.
Should we sell these somewhere?
Look how big they are.
Look, this one's got a muffin
I don't know whether to be proud or terrified.
Proud.
Okay.
I would be, except for that one.
Oh.
The middle one took a little bit of a hit. They all kind of collapsed into it.
Middle child syndrome.
Oh. Should we try them?
Mm-hmm. How are we doing this?
Are we trying it one at a time?
Yeah, let's do that.
So we'll try yours first. Ready?
There's a maple glaze, because we're Canadian. Yes, we do have, what was that comment?
Maple on tap. This is a tap next to our sink. That's pure maple syrup.
Oh,
These are so good, guys.
these are, I made this.
You did, partially.
Thanks for that.
No, I am very proud of you, Devin, because these are fucking delicious.
I've never made anything like this before.
It was very good. And she did it all herself.
I was nervous. Okay.
Cookie sandwich time, which I think are going to be messy.
I don't even know. Most of them are just like spilling out.
It's going to be a lot of cookie.
Yeah, I'm scared.
Ready?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Look what it just did to me.
They're good. Super sugary.
It is a lot.
That icing is like way sugary. The cookies are great though.
I'm a little overwhelmed by the icing right now.
Yeah.
For more reasons than one. I want to taste just the cookie. Oh dear.
I would highly recommend just icing the cookies. Don't turn them into sandwiches. Or make a thicker icing. The cookies are really good. I do really like the pumpkin cookies.
They're almost like a muffin top because they're so soft.
Good job, Catherine. For a really last minute recipe.
You turned it around. I wasn't sure.
I made the churros, they didn't work. Tried to turn the churro dough into donut dough, didn't work. And then
She made unfriable dough.
Yeah, it's the weirdest fucking thing. It would just not cook the inside. So I gotta figure it out.
And thus, cookies were born.
I would like to know if any of you have tips to make vegan churros. Tell me. Because I want to make vegan churros. I just think I need to actually test the recipe. It's really good. They're nice and soft and pillowy.
They are. I like them.
Vote for Catherine.
No. Vote for Devin.
I did not give up, and I so could have.
It's true. You did great,
This is what happens when you have 2 challenges in a week.
Yeah.
Which, on Wednesday.
We've just been... I think we're challenged out.
This one's before the other challenge. So, just so you know, there's one coming up on Wednesday.
Yeah.
You're lucky. You get 2 challenges this week. You got 4 recipes this week.
Whoa.
Yeah, I am very sugared out right now.
Wow. Yeah, there's just a lot. This was, fun.
We did not eat healthy today.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's National Dessert Day.
Yeah, National Dessert Day. We celebrated with pumpkin.
Sugar Day.
Let us know.
Sugar Daddy. Sugar.
Let us know
me timbers.
who you're going to vote for in the poll, and then explain why in the comments below. Ignore Devin.
I voted for Devin because.
Why did you vote for Devin?
Yeah, that's what they're going to say.
No, why did you vote for Devin?
No, that's what the comments are going to say.
Why did you vote for Devin?
Because it's delicious.
I voted for Devin because cinnamon buns.
Cinnamon, good. Pumpkin, good. Maple glaze, good.
Buns, good. I'm sugared out, but I keep eating.
I know, right?
Okay, this is a day.
Wow, what's the day?
Vote however which way you want to vote. For these 2 recipes, they're both in the description box below. There's also the link to our podcast and our just general blog and all of our social channels. If you make either of these recipes or any kind of thing inspired by these recipes, be sure to share it on social media and tag us at 2 Market Girls so that we can see it and share it too.
That's nice. Okay.
Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the little bell so you get notified every time our crazy faces are back on YouTube. Do you want us in your inbox?
Not selling it. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Subscribe!
It's been a day. Goodbye.
Okay, bye.
What were you going to say?
I don't know.
Okay.
Vote for me. I don't know.
Vote for Devin.
Oh.
Is it not the same when I'm
Do you
telling
want
people
pity
to vote for
votes?
you? No, I don't want pity votes. Guys, vote the way you want to vote. This is the one that I'll fully understand if you vote for Devin.
The other ones, she doesn't really get it.
I don't, no. The only one that I get is the grilled cheese. I get the grilled cheese.
Okay.
I just tried too much.
I'm done. Well.
Devin doesn't try. That's why she wins.
Sure, now you don't fall down.
Pumping myself up.
I'm not plugged into my phone.
Is this recording?
Yes.
Oh, alright. Welcome to 2 Market Girls.
Hi.
Devin is somewhere else. Look at my recipe.
You wish. I mean, it's partly your recipe, technically.
It is my recipe.